Hey guys, welcome again to this new section. In this section, you're going to learn how to process this payment using using the JavaScript format. So we're going to go back to our code now, which is this UI location. Then pass an ID to this place. ID make payment. Let's call this ID make payment. Sorry, make payment. So this ID make payment is going to be pointed here. ID make payments is going to take in submit function, and we are making the payment to the same URL. So the URL we are pointing at is going to be this current one. So current URL, URL, then point to the current. Oh yes, so current URL. Now once this has been pointed and the request type is post, then we just need to just confirm this work. So we need to just log this data. Let's log it and let's see what we have. So if I click on pay, let's return the data and don't do anything yet. If I click on pay, let me return everything that we are sending. So return request all. Okay, so let's go back to the browser, refresh this page. Unexpected, sorry, we have an error. Initialize payment. Okay, let me use this current page. Let me check that. Let's check if it is correct. Okay, correct. As you can see, it is correct. Actually, this method, the other method that I use, is supposed to work, but I don't know why it's not working, but this actually work. So it's still the same thing we are trying to do. Okay, so now we have this URL created for us. So let's go to the network section and refresh again. Select the user amount that I want to pay, 4,000 error. Make payment, and let's check the response. As you can see, the response is good. It's awesome. So let's go back again to our location and take out this guy. So after this has been done, we now need to now start listening to the status. So if status is true, we need to do something with the status. So we are going to check. Let's log it. It doesn't mean. So check if status is true. Okay, so if status is true, we are going to redirect to the URL. So let's see what we call the URL. This is the URL here. So go back to initialize payment, data dot URL, then take out this one. Okay, click on save, and we have saved this part. And if there's an error, it's going to show this error to the user. So instead of closing the entire page, because we don't have a return URL after the payment has been successful, instead of closing the page, we should not close the page. Let's just open it in a new tab. So open in a new tab, open a new tab. So just open a new tab with this URL. Okay, so we have this data.url in a new tab. After this tab is open, then we now need to start checking for validation. Check for verification, Jerry. Payment verification. Okay, so once the user has been redirected to this page is still open, but once it's open, we are going to be checking for verification, and that verification is going to be logging into this place. So let's just log it here. Right after this guy, div dot info, let's just call this info. So with this info area, we are going to be passing those verification into it. So once this is sent and we receive the reference, let's get the reference. variable reference is equals to data.reference. Okay, then this reference is going to be pointed to the method I'm going to be creating now. So here we have, let's verify payment is equals to this. So within this place we pass the reference. Oh man, I'm tired. I'm tired already, man. So within this place we are going to send an AJAX request. We are going to make an AJAX request to verify parts. So with this verify parts is, you can send it as a post, anything you want. So this is actually a post for now. Then we can now pass the token and co. But this URL verify is not really valid, so I'm going to make a valid version. Within this place I have the URL to, then within this place we have verify payment. Okay, so once this status is successful, then the verify is going to have alert success, else we are going to have alert danger. Okay, so now let's process this verify payment. So to get started, what should we do first? Let's just pass this one first. Let's pass this one first and pass the reference. Then within this place we copy this guy and declare the URL. The URL is not declared yet, so it's a post request verify payments. So we have verify payments, then go to the user controller, which is which the method is not declared yet. So in this place we are going to have verify payments, but this verify payment should be on PayStack verify payments, and then we pass in the verification token. So transaction verify, let's see, API verify / reference. Okay, this is the reference, so this is correct, and the response is going to be what we have here. Okay, so this response is going to be returned to the user. So that's the user controller verify payments. Then we tap into the verify method from there. So this is not giving us what we want, so let's type in manually function. Okay, verify payment. Then within this place we accept the request. Request. Then let's take out everything we have here. We don't need it. Delete, and we need to take out this one also. Delete, take it out. Then within this place we are going to get our reference. So reference is equals to reference from the request. Then within this place we are going to verify the payment, which is from PayStack split. Then after that we need to now return this data to check if it is successful. So we check the status. If it is true, we have this true, else we have this message. Okay, so on our front end also, how do we process that? We listen to sources. So is this what we are sending? Let's confirm. What we are sending is a boolean, so we need to just listen to boolean. If response.status is true, that is a boolean, do this. Okay, then the message. So message that is coming from there is also very important. Let's pass this message. So message is what is this message that we are receiving from here, which is this. Okay, so we have successfully created this and also the initialize payment method location, which is this verify. So this verify is going to be initialized, and it's not just going to be initialized once, it's going to be checking every 5 seconds. I think that is best. But first, once it processes, this is going to begin the process, but this is not going to loop it for us, so we are just going to pass this guy into set interval. So within 5 seconds we are going to be checking, or let's use 3 seconds. So using 3 seconds is going to help us check the data. So every 3 seconds is going to be checking and checking and checking until it is successful. Okay guys, in the next section we are going to continue from where we stop.